When we look at the categorical data, things where words are our answers, here I've input several things in column A, and notice I labeled it X, the X variable at the top. I've added colors like red, blue, and yellow. So I'm going to go open a data and statistics sheet, and then on either axis we click the X variable, select that X variable, and here you can see we have a dot plot, and if we click it on the X-axis there, you have it vertically. You can then go to menu, select your plot type, and if you notice here, the only two options for this categorical data is a pie chart or a dot plot, and then we'll be able to see two different graphical displays for categorical data in our calculator. Now analyzing bivariate data, I've gone ahead and put in several pieces of information, column A, and then here in column B. Here, column A, simple 1 through 10, and column B, it's the corresponding Y value. And so we already have a variable defined as X, so we need to define these as Y and Z to try to separate them. Notice here, if I just do X, it's saved from the first spreadsheet. So I have to go back and label column A as a variable different than X. So let's just call it Y, and then here a variable for Z. Going back into that spreadsheet, we're going to re-establish our variables in the X and the Y axis. And then here you'll notice the scatter plot that's given to us whenever we use this bivariate data. You can also select your plot type here as, well, it looks like only the X, Y line plot, also known as a scatter plot, but then you can connect data points here, and then you're basically creating a line graph. And so essentially, bivariate data here, we're only going to have either scatter plot or a line graph. And notice you can also from this place calculate a regression. And then we're going to try to analyze some univariate data. This data should look similar to the type of data given in the potato chip experiment. Well, it's all just single entries recorded from some type of variable of interest. It doesn't have corresponding data like a bivariate data set. So once you get these input here, I put 20 values in, then we need to open another data and statistics sheet and then define our variables. Here I define this as variable A, so I need to go select A, and notice it gives me kind of a dot plot here. Notice the outlier of 42. Also, we can change our plot type here. Now we can use a box plot or box whisker plot or histogram. Here's what your histogram might look like, showing you the frequency on the left side, also showing you bin size. Then when we go to that box plot, this here is a normal probability plot, probably something we're not going to use. So then we're going to go look at the box plot or the box whisker plot. Notice here on this box plot you can see the outlier quite a bit clearly, and it then shows you the quartile ranges. We can also then go back to the histogram and then change the way we get this histogram or change the way it looks. We can show you the bin settings. We can make them variable bin widths or equal bin widths of different sizes than what is calibrated in the calculator. Here the bin width is only 1. We can make it 2, show it a little bit wider, or we can make it a little bit skinnier. We can change it to 0.5 and get a different bin width. And that is analyzing graphical displays and using technology.